$300 million on a story more than 3,000 years old. So the question is simple. Why? Why this story? Why this scale? Why now? This isn't just a movie. It's a signal, a test of what cinema can still be. Because the real question isn't whether this film succeeds. It's whether audiences still respond to movies built as events. Here's the first truth. Studios don't always want 10 small conversations. They want one dominant one. One film that concentrates attention, and attention creates urgency. And urgency gets people out of the house. But there's another layer. Old stories reduce one kind of risk. Not creative risk. Recognition risk. A myth this old comes preloaded with meaning. People may not know every detail, but they understand the shape. A journey, a hero, trials, home. That doesn't make the project safe. It makes it legible. Familiar doesn't mean predictable. It means easier to position. And here's where it shifts. Modern blockbusters may look futuristic, but structurally, many still run on ancient storytelling. The long journey, the tested hero, the return home. This architecture still works. It's built for spectacle and built for momentum. So why now? Because convenience already won. You can watch almost anything, anywhere. So theaters can't sell access. They have to sell occasion. That's the shift. Streaming wins on convenience. Event cinema wins on presence. Event cinema isn't about watching. It's about showing up. And that changes what big means. Big isn't just visual. Big is experiential. When a movie is sold as enormous, the screen becomes part of the pitch, part of the value, part of the reason to go. Scale helps justify the trip, not just the story, the feeling. And that's why premium formats matter. Use only if verified. But here's the part most people miss. No one is betting on one thing. The bet is a stack. Story, scale, timing, audience. A film like this works only if multiple layers lock together. It has to look important, feel important, and be understood quickly. Plot doesn't sell this. Experience does. Prestige does. Urgency does. But the bigger the promise, the bigger the risk. Expectation rises. So does the standard. That's the danger of event cinema. Once you frame something as major, people don't just want it to be big. They want it to deserve being big. The risk isn't ambition. It's ambition without payoff. If it works, the signal goes beyond one film. Scale still matters. Myth still connects. Event films still have power. One success doesn't rewrite Hollywood, but it changes confidence. And confidence changes what gets made next. If it misses, that matters too. Not because one film decides everything, but because every big miss becomes evidence. More caution, more safe bets, fewer swings. That's how these films matter beyond themselves. Not as destiny, as pressure. So what is Hollywood really betting on? Not just one movie, one feeling. That movies can still feel like events. That scale still means something. That's the bet. If you want more breakdowns like this,